Hi, my name is Pukana. This is my video response for the Intelligent Investor. So I'm going to be doing it like a summary of it, of the Intelligent Investor book. So there's three key things for investing that I learned. And number one of that is protect yourself against losing money because you don't ever want to be losing money. Um, in the stock market because you're putting in money in hopes of growing your wealth and not losing money, and the more money you lose is it's harder to get back. Like if you lost 50% on your 1000, you now have to get 100% return in order to get back to where you started. So number one is just protect yourself from losing money. And there's a really funny rule that I read inside the book. It goes like this. It goes rule number one of investing is never lose money. And rule number two is never forget rule number one. So that's a pretty funny thing I learned from the book. That's pretty great. So the second part of that is to always do your research and to stick by strict researching a plan on how you choose your stock picks, and you got to choose it for the long term. You want to do this because you want to get their best returns possible. So you want to do your own diligence and research your stock picks. Make sure that company is doing good. Make sure there's nothing risky or uh, weird about that company. You gotta make sure that it's always innovating and trying to climb up that ladder. Um, the third part of that is to don't try to go after the crazy big profits. That's not how you want to be looking at investing. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's definitely the people who hold it for the longer amount of time are the people who usually do more successful. If you hold your stocks for 30 years or more, there's almost 100% chance that you've been making money. So you don't want to be going for those big crazy profits because they come with a cost, and they don't come with a cost. They could go up, but they could go down. They tend to be more riskier. And something that goes along with that is to just never trust the hype, because if you trust the hype of stocks, usually they're getting manipulated and they're overpriced, and the hype just keeps pushing the stock price up. And if you invest into that, there's a high chance, and it's risky because the stock could crash down. So you always want to be smart with your money. You don't want to be playing around or gambling with it. It's not really about gambling. It's about doing your research, doing your own due diligence, and sticking to a strict way of researching your stocks and making sure you always are picking for the long term, because for the long term it'll always win. Not always, but for the long term you have a way higher chance of winning. That's my response for the Intelligent Investor book project this week. Thank you.